Hey Stampers, Gainer again. I'm going to be making these with you today. I went through my stack of design series paper and I thought, oh my god, they would make beautiful starburst cards. This is the spring summer catalogue 2017, and on page 21 I'm using this succulent garden designer series paper. Absolutely beautiful. I've also got the old olive for this one, and I've added Winkestella around the outside and around there and here, and on the inside are my two little roses. Love hearts there. I don't know what that is, but I'll get it off. And I use the sweet sugar plum on this one. It's just absolutely adorable, so I thought, why not? I did one in each colour. We are going to make the green one again, the old olive. And like I say, page 21, I've also got the So Succulent stamp set and matching framelit. I buy as a bundle and save 10%. There's loads, there's literally 30 stamps, and there are 17 dies in this one. So 47 things for £44. We do buy the DSP. You'll also have something free out of the Celebrations catalogue. So let's get cracking. I'm going to set these two up. Aren't they beautiful? This one I popped up on dimensions, and this one I just adhered straight down, and I think I prefer that one. This is too bulky, but it's your own preference. But aren't they just gorgeous? Right, so let's get going. The cardstock you're going to need is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5, and we're just going to set that to one side. I've got old olive, which is cut at 3 by 5 1/4. I've also got a piece of scrap Whisper White and a scrap piece of old olive as well for my scallop circle punch and my sentiment. When I made the other green old olive, I cut out some little love hearts from the itty bitty punch. You're going to need a piece of Whisper White, which is 5 by 2 3/4, and I've scored this down the centre only for a reference for where we're going to put our designer series paper. So I'm going to put those all to one side for a moment. Fetching my trimmer, and we're just going to cut these corner to corner. This paper, honestly, is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This won't take long at all. One on either side. There's only 4. Oh, and you need 4 of these, by the way. And they measure 1.5 by 4. So we're going to corner to corner, cut them in half. This main predominant colour on this for me is the old olive, but this little piece is mint macaron. But oh, stunning. It goes lovely together. And they are double-sided, which is where the plum came from on the other card. So you could just do half and half, half green, but they actually stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's entirely up to you which way around you want to do them. But I like the old olive side for this card. So now I fetched in a piece of scrap. I've got a bit of glue on, so I'm going to turn it over. It's just basically so I don't get none on my grid paper, and I don't know what, I think that's a bit of Winkestella. But we're going to whisk through this one. The only thing is, I could not find my Pritt stick for Love and the Money. See, it's not gone all the way through. Well, I'm having to use my ATG gun, so I'm just going to add all over. I wish I knew where my Pritt stick was. I've hunted high and low and I can't find it. I suppose you could use liquid glue, but you'd have to be really quick. Getting on my fairy ends. Right, and then we just, like I say, we've scored this in the centre. I'm going to decide which way round. Let me check my other one. I just started with this one on the other one. Then I went this way. And I'm just going to change it up. Ta 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 ta. Right, first piece is going on right up the centre line. Make sure you cover every square inch. We've all done starburst cards before. I'm going to go with this one now. Just pop them up to each other right on there. And it's just rapid, it goes up pretty good. You're going to have to lower this one. Make sure you cover the end and that corner. And now we need, this one's going to go on last now. Yeah, let's jazz it up a bit more, is it? Nah, we'll stick to the pan. There we go. Suppose there's a new paper out for men, mainly men I would say, in the urban, have I done something? No, it's called Urban District, and I suppose you could do one of these for a male as well. You could use them as thank you cards, congratulations cards. I've used sentiment as a burst. It could be anything, even a sympathy card. Make sure your ends are all covered. And that's it. We're going to turn this over now and chop off all this excess. How cute is that? I'm going to move that out now. And I'm just going to adhere this onto my old olive. I think that's my new favourite. That and mint macaron. They're only my two new favourite colours. They're just so sweet. Yay. And while we're here, quick before I do, like I say, I just went around all the edges with my clear Wink Stella. I love this thing as well. It just adds so much extra dimension to your card. And everyone loves a bit of sparkle. How quick's that? So that's that done. Get your card back in there. I'm going to add dimensionals on here. I'm running out. I've got some more here. Make sure your star or your bursts are pointing that way, because we're going to cover that centrepiece with the scallop circle punch. How cool is that? Look how quick that is. Right, now I don't have the old olive ink, so I'm going to fetch my sentiment in. But I do have all the markers. and it works for my first card. So if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Just hold it down for a couple of seconds. Yeah, it's not too bad. Right, and I go over the letters as well with the Wink of Stella, so I'm going to cut that out with the 2-inch circle punch. And it's just going to walk about. There we go. And then we're going to fetch in the scallop, 2 and 3/8 scallop punch, and punch that out as well. I don't waste these little bits either. I'm going to have a little. I'm going to carry on cutting hearts, stars, and little flowers out, and I pop them in a little jar. So I'm not even wasting those little bits of scraps. So I'm going to adhere this down now. Line this up. And again, my Wink of Stella. Gorgeous is that. Like I say, I just go down the letters. Don't have to be perfect. There we go. How lovely is that? Right. Oh, while we're here, I'm gonna get glue dots. Grab my little love heart. And again. Oh, just so stinking cute. My hair. Pop that there. Oh, how lush. Right, oh, right, don't stick your dimensions. Put them on here, because you don't want it. Stick those there. And then we're going to take our happy birthday. And we're going to line that up. Oh my god, how gorgeous is that? Just stick them randomly everywhere now. Don't have to, you can always add little pearls if you want. How quick. Oh look, I can even add one there, look. The centre of that lovely little flower there. How cute. Oh my god, I've seen more. I could just keep going on forever. Oh my god, this is lush. And I'm just going onto each section. I could go mental and do it to all of them. Like, and one more. Pop that there. How stinking cute is that? Love it. Right, inside I'm not writing any sentiment. I am, however, going to add a couple of our love hearts in the corner. Again, now come. I absolutely adore the Wink of Stella. Oh, yeah. I think this is enough. And we're done. How quick was that? Oh my god. That is absolutely stunning. There's the sugar plum, sweet sugar plum one again. I'll go after now on both of these and add the extra rhinestones because I think that is adorable. But there's my 3 cards. I hope you enjoyed. A thumbs up, share, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And until later on, I'm going to be putting another one on tonight. Until I've decided what I'm going to do anyway. But I finally got myself a little blog. I hope I'm doing it right. But I will put the link to the blog with all the dimensions as well as in the so you can click on the link and get all the dimensions and all the sizes you need. Fingers crossed, like I say, I've got it right. But thank you for watching. Until next time, see you soon. Bye.